What do you get when someone's laziness makes a sloth want to find a job, a delusion that makes someone with dementia become lucid forever, and an odor that makes the Pope want to question his faith? You get Tophiachu. Welcome to Milking the Madness, where we wring every last drop of degeneracy from the internet's crustiest corners and serve it to you on a lukewarm with a side of psychological decay. Today's specimen? A delusional TikTok disaster by the name of Tophia Slydell, a woman who makes rock bottom look like a penthouse suite. Tophia Slydell is a 30-year-old unemployed influencer, and I use that term the same way you describe chicken nuggets when describing a gas station rat turd shaped like Abraham Lincoln. She resides in the breathtakingly glamorous wasteland of Albuquerque, New Mexico, in a nicotine-stained apartment with her chain-smoking mother, her schizophrenic altar-building cross-taping father. It's like Shameless, but less charm and more mildew. Her rise to infamy began in 2018 when she started broadcasting her family's dysfunction like it was peak reality television. Only there was no prize money, no morals, and certainly no dignity. Just raw, uncut tragedy from a woman who thinks getting fired from Dunkin' Donuts due to hygiene issues is somehow a flex.
So this is going to be a story time on my first job. In about last year, I worked at this job for about 6 months. So it's a huge franchise. They sell coffee, donuts, and they were merged with the ice cream franchise as well. And I'm not gonna say names for the company because I just personally don't want to get thrown out or kicked out of there. So the day I got fired, she had said I had hygiene issues. One of my forehead itches now, I don't know. She said I had issues. So I came in ready to work and I was making a sandwich. Well, the person before didn't restock everything and I ran out of cheese. So I was afraid I have to get this out at a certain time. So if I don't get it out at a certain time, that's bad. Stop what I was doing to go get cheese and then come back and make the sandwich, which that takes even more time. And we have to get these down in 3 or 4 minutes less on top of that. So it's frustrating when people don't do their job and I get blamed for it, especially when I was out.
Yes, she was fired from Dunkin' because she was vile. Not the, you forgot your deodorant vile. I mean, get Febreze sprayed in the face on live stream levels of vile. Her dad sprayed her like she was a diseased couch cushion. Tophia believes, genuinely believes, that working a normal job is beneath her.
Like, I went through my hidden requested messages and saw that there were people having the nerve to literally say, like, oh, like talking about my mom being in a car, having upper respiratory problems, like it's my fault, like if I'm somehow, it's like, it doesn't make sense. You guys would never be supporting your parents like this. If it, like, I understand, I don't have to support my parents, but I choose to. Like someone said, it's not her responsibility to take care of her parents, just like it's not yours. What if your parents said, I want to quit my job and I need you to take care of me full time, and they're able-bodied and they're able to work, but they want you to provide for them. They want you to do everything for them. Well, they do nothing. Would you? No, you wouldn't. So I don't know why you're suggesting things to me that don't work. Let's be for real. I choose to help my parents. I don't have to help my brother. I don't have to help my parents. I don't have to help anybody, but I choose to, right? Or else I wouldn't be in this situation with them. I could take whatever I make from social media and go get right now and get me a 1-bedroom place, an apartment, and say, F this, F you. People don't realize the sacrifices that I'm making for myself to help my family, and I'm supposed to do more. because you guys said so, because I'm not doing enough. That doesn't make sense. You guys wouldn't even help your able-bodied parents if they decided to quit one day and make you do everything. That's what pisses me off. And to all the people saying that I'm making an excuse about a job, okay, I'm gonna get a job, I'm gonna get fired, I'm gonna come on the internet and say it was because people got me fired, and then people are gonna turn around and make some sort of stupid ass excuse and try to say, oh, you didn't get fired because the internet. You got fired because it was your fault. You're the reason why you got fired. And then they'll start making these dumb excuses about why I got fired, saying it's my fault that I got fired. Then they won't own up. Like, how come nobody has to take accountability for the harassment that they are giving me? Nobody is literally sitting here taking accountability for constantly harassing me and constantly getting me kicked out of places. You guys never take accountability for that. But I'm supposed to take accountability? I'm supposed to take accountability? Because I don't understand why people do this shit, and it just bothers me. Obviously, if a job was an option, I would have had one because I know I would need one right now, right? People, like, I work social media. If you're gonna complain, then why don't you start supporting people instead of fucking complaining? Because I'm sick and tired of seeing the wrong people get support and the racist people at that, and yet no one fucking says anything about Jeffree Star or constantly harasses him for the shit that they say I do, that he did, that I don't get her. Like, I get more harassment than the worst people, and literally making fake Facebook pages.
She's waiting to be plucked out of squalor by a K-pop idol because nothing screams "Oppa" like a Motel 6 in the middle of a New Mexico eviction saga. And speaking of romance, shout out to Wesley Boba, the unfortunate Asian man she publicly thirsted over so aggressively he yeeted himself off of the internet like a ghost fleeing a haunted house.
Sir, we are not doing this today. But since we are here, I decided to give you 3 really, really good reasons why I'd make a good girlfriend. Numero uno, I can cook. Any basic knowledge that someone should know before getting in a relationship? Cooking. Numero dos, I am plus size, as you can see. And plus size girls make for really, really good pillows. No more searching online for my pillows or searching online for the best pillow. Just get yourself a plus size girlfriend. Numero tres, and the last and final option for being a really, really good girlfriend is I'm 5'3.5", which makes me fun size. And fun size people, move over Snickers, move over fun size chocolate, are the best people to have in your life.
Smart move, Wesley. You don't date a Category 5 clout hurricane. Let's take a scenic tour through the rest of the Slydell madhouse.
I'm 58 years old, and I am teething.
Donald Fitzgerald Slydell, Ezekiah Mordecai Fusario, Ezekiah Mordecai 38, Mordecai 242, and probably a few names he forgot he made up during his third Red Bull fueled breakdown. He runs a financial service company out of their apartment, which is code for I'm disabled, unmedicated, and just got another tugboat check.
Every government in the world, every nation in the world must pay me $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, zillion dollars every year. The first installment, December 2019. Thank you.
I know my teeth. My teeth are going to grow back. I'm 58. I'm 58 years old, and I am teething right now. I am teething like a baby. No, I did not go to court.
Tuesday. I want my damn cigarette. And I want my bank card too. You will obey me. Oh, you motherfuckers will obey. Where's my cigarette?
You're gonna get your cigarette.
You have to wait a second.
Let them finish their search.
This is my goddamn country.
Okay.
This is my goddamn world. You will obey. You will serve me like a goddamn, like I'm Jesus, like I'm goddamn God, because I am God.
When he's not miming licking the camera for his 3 confused viewers, or flirting with teenagers on TikTok, he's building sacrificial altars out of milk jugs and burning stuff for reasons? Also, his Twitter? Full of piss walls and rants that read like a schizophrenic AI lost in a Fox News comment section.
Stop sticking your tongue out to the ladies, okay?
Okay. That's all you have to say. That's all you have to say, Maria.
That's dirty shit.
That's all you have to say. Just say stop sticking your tongue out. Okay? Okay.
None of you have any rights to make any comments about my daughter.
Maria Lucero, aka the woman who desperately wants to be off camera, but somehow always ends up dragging herself onto Stationhead like it's Dr. Phil for chain smokers.
None of you have any rights to make any comments about my daughter. She has a job doing TikTok and she does damn well good with it. And she provides for her own self. She's not smooching off of me.
How do I smooch off of you?
And she's not a fat cow either.
How do I smooch off of you?
You don't even have your picture up.
She's got asthma, probably from all the indoor bonfires, and lives in a constant state of enabling her daughter's delusions while battling trolls online under the username EarlyHat6595, who racked up more negative karma than a serial killer on Reddit.
For some reason, that cheese is sticking. There. Okay. Okay. Now, we have more cheese.
Oh, forget it. I'm sorry. I have to get up and get some water.
We're on a time crunch, so we need to get it in there. Okay. Then
She made a subreddit to clear her family name, but instead keeps getting fact-checked into oblivion. Girls out here fighting evidence with pure vibes.
And I have to continuously get it! Just explain to them why you said it and apologize!
You're continuing. They probably already want it ended and you're still continuing.
Because I'm gonna hear it as long as you finally sit down and say you're sorry!
Say it.
You're not gonna let these people tell you
I'm not gonna let these people tell me what to do.
Yes, I was abusive. Yes, I was controlling at some point. Technically, but she was controlling too.
And then there's Brother Chew, Donald Jr., dead, but less of a mess than the rest. Even in death, the biggest takeaway from his legacy is that pillow that he's laying on used to be yellow. Hey, Milking the Madness coming to you from the future. This part's going to be completely unscripted because I found this out afterward. He had additional things that made him just like the rest of his family, of course. His obsession with Bluey, him talking to an underage girl, and also the fact that he put Free Diddy on the back of his car.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
We all have guns. And let me tell you, this is a generation where we don't use our hands anymore. We go straight to a weapon. So if you want to continue talking your shit and running your mouth, everybody, go ahead. Don't think I'm going to find out where you live. Don't think I'm not going to find out shit. Like I said, I mastered in computer technology for 3 years. If I want your IP address, I can find it just like that. If I want to do shit to you, I can do it just like that. Don't think I can't. So y'all want to keep running your mouth, keep running it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
No.
According to his ex, the apartment smelled like a used litter box in a sauna. The kind of smell that sticks to your soul. Ugh.
Her showers, I don't know. Their house smells like piss and shit because of Hershey. I think it smells like BO and piss.
Though in 2022, Tophiachu just stopped paying rent. Like, just forgot. Oopsie. Nobody noticed until they were $3,000 in the hole. So what did Tophia and Bro do? Obviously, they blew $500 at Comic-Con and took selfies with Mick Foley because priorities.
There's Adam West Batman. I should take a picture next to Batman.
Then came the final eviction notice, with the landlord citing online activities. Wonder what tipped them off? The streams of their father burning garbage, the police visits, or maybe the walls that changed colors from smoke damage alone?
Just want to give everyone a little bit of proof that this is actually me and I'm the neighbor. Here's our neighborhood. There's the window where a SWAT team came, knocked it out. Tree limbs still down. There is the other window. I'm trying to be inconspicuous, but there's the other window that got knocked out by the SWAT. Let's come around the corner here. Show the area. I'm sure if you Google our apartment building, you could see that this is it. Not sure you could see the green cross, but it's there on the door. And yeah, that's I guess my proof video. Just want to make it clear that I'm not trying to bully or be malicious in any way. I'm just a guy trying to protect my family, and thank you.
Either way, by February 2023, Tophia was booted from the Roach Nest and moved into a motel. Classy.
Tophia was officially evicted 0225. She has no heat, hasn't showered, and has no motivation. They're leaving Apartmentia tomorrow.
I should just get off live stream, eat my hot dogs, and literally watch JK's live. That's what I should do. Who's something? I think it's iPhone 2.
Enter Aunt Karen, TikTok's courtroom cosplayer and drama mediator. Tophia has been dragged onto her live streams repeatedly, and every time she leaves with fewer brain cells and more public humiliation. Like a digital guillotine, but with worse lighting and a comment section screaming L.
So then this is Asian teen corn then?
Yes, it is. X videos is not a good platform. X videos has a lot of disgusting videos on there that people can post whatever they want on there.
Mm-hmm. Tophia, then it is. Tophia, then it is. It is.
I don't she has a Discord where she's friends with Amaya, and they literally have minors in there. Where you literally
please respect the pronouns, utilize they them. Respect the pronouns,
that you
utilize they them.
Had a hit out on me, and that you were telling minors that you had someone coming to unalive me. Your friend Amaya faked her death, went on TikTok and tried to get me to people to believe that I had people call her a pedophile because
yes, you did. You actually did. It's very obvious to me, Tophia. I see the teen corn there. You were looking at Agent Teen Corn. So for whatever reason you were doing that. Now you're sitting here. You did spend money. Going back and forth. Going to Comic-Con, you wasted money going to Comic-Con when you could have put the money towards your moving costs. I don't think anyone should give you money to move. I don't think anybody should do that. And if you do give her money to move, that's on you. That's what I think. I think you're scamming people. Tophia, don't do that. Tophia, don't do that. Tophia, don't do that. Tophia, don't do that. I need you, listen, Tophia, I need you to understand what we're trying to do here. Tophia, come down on you harsh. I'm not trying to come down on you harsh. Unmute your mic so we can talk about this. I want you to understand why this is happening and where this is coming from. What we don't want to happen is people to be sending you money. You have the ability, Tophia. Listen, I'm gonna drop you, Space Kid. I'm gonna drop you here. Tophia, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. You're muted right now. Unmute your mic. This was not my intent, Tophia. This was not my intent. I listen. All right. Hopefully she joins back. I'm gonna just go ahead and end it here.
After her main TikTok was banned in June 2023, Tophia went full scorched earth, doxing her trolls, threatening lawsuits, starting beefs with every creator who dared look at her sideways.
So how do you guys think Tophia's gonna react when she realizes TikTok isn't gonna pay her? Most of us know that when you get banned on here, you don't get paid. There are a lot of creators on here who get banned from live and TikTok takes their pay and doesn't pay them. And I know it sounds super unfair, but it happens. You've gotten banned multiple times now, and you actually break the guidelines. You don't realize when you're crashing out, people are reporting this. They're reporting when you're on live telling people that you're gonna go dance on their mother's graves. That live where you were telling Mama Chu, I don't give a fuck if I talk about dead relatives. Who gives a fuck about their dead mothers? Do you know how many people screen recorded that live and reported you? And it happens constantly. But you really think TikTok is gonna pay you and that you got banned for no reason? I don't think they're gonna pay her. You're supposed to get paid on the 15th and she hasn't. But so many people have told her, get off of live, get off the live, get off. Simple, just make dance videos, make funny videos, just make videos. Stop going live. The lives are doing more damage than good. They aren't helping. But it's like talking to a wall. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do.
And guess what? She's not done. By a long shot. Like herpes. Tophia always finds a way to come back. Expect her to re-emerge on some bootleg livestream app, or hell, even start a GoFundMe for her next Comic-Con meltdown.
Oh, and you're gonna pay. Payback's a bitch. Next time, don't mess with me. I'm taking every last one of you down. Space Kitten, Nova, Leslie, and Isaac. You should have kept it cute and left me alone. I am getting my shit back. And when I do, it is over for you. You guys had the nerve to even go try to harass a poor woman who does makeup. And I will be giving her Isaac's full name as well and let her know that he's a part of the Chu crew. Keep leaving your negativity everywhere you go and see if you don't get sued by someone.
And when you thought the grimy saga couldn't sink any lower, life said, hold my meth pipe. In the early hours of March 2025, the Slidell clan, now fully unhomed and living in their car like a traveling circus of trauma, became a victim of a carjacking gone sideways.
So, officers responded this morning to a shooting, a reported shooting in the area of Ponderosa, near Montgomery Boulevard, and this was near Montgomery Park. As we've since learned, it sounds like this all started with a vehicle, I think it's, I'm resting that way, was in a parking lot of a church near that park. Unknown if the individuals were sleeping in the vehicle in that church parking lot or what exactly was going on, but it was about 3:30 in the morning. There were 3 adults in the vehicle. Apparently someone approached them and maybe tried to carjack the car. One of the victims reported that the driver, who was her brother, was shot. And then the suspect tried to grab her and pull her out of the passenger seat. She was able to get away and flee from the victim. There was another female victim, who I believe is the mother of those 2, was also shot. At that point, the suspect fled in their car with the male who was deceased and with the mother who was shot and injured.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, my family was shot. They killed my brother. My brother's dead. Oh my god, my mom, he took the car. He stole the car and he got out. I said, get out, get out. And I didn't think my mom. Oh my god. My brother looked dead. Help me. Why? Why? Why did people on the internet? Oh my god. No. No. Why? I have nobody. Why did they do this? You guys, I don't know. My mom may be dead. I should have never left her in the car. I'm sorry. I freaked out because he was trying to take the car. My brother looked dead. Oh my god.
I called the cops, y'all, right away. My family, from what I know they said, is at the hospital. I don't know if they're alive. My brother Luptuna lived in the driver's seat. Also guys, the Instagram story of me freaking out was after I called the cop. They left to find the car.
They came shortly this way, probably less than a mile onto Montgomery. We're right near Georgia Street. At that point, the suspect was driving their car. He crashed out just a little further down here from me, crashed into a black Jeep. Both vehicles are on scene at that point. The individual who was in the black Jeep then got in a confrontation with the suspect who had been driving the car. That individual noticed that there was someone in the driver's seat who was full of blood, and the female as well. A security guard at the apartment complex is down the way here on the south side of Montgomery, then approached the confrontation, and then the confrontation expanded even further, and somehow then they ended up in the parking lot of the apartment complex, the security guard and the suspect. At that point, at least one shot, possibly two shots were fired. The suspect was fatally shot. My understanding is he was transported to the hospital but died either on the way or at the hospital. The female, all three were transported. So the original male was transported, but he died as well. And the mother was transported. She's believed to be in stable condition at this point.
Apparently, the perpetrator tried jacking their jalopy to escape the cops after committing another crime, because nothing screams getaway vehicle like a wheezing 2006 Corolla filled with ashtrays, garbage bags, and TikTok delusions. Brother Chu, poor bastard, was asleep in the driver's seat when he was shot and died on the scene. Mama Chu was also hit and taken to the hospital, where she remained in critical condition. And remember, she was already sick with some mystery illness before this. So yeah, things didn't look so good at the time. The shooter? Gunned down by a nearby security guard. At least things wrapped up efficiently. But here's where things go from tragic to exploitive real fast. After the shooting, the internet, being the clout-driven nightmare carnival that it is, did what it does best. Perform empathy like a TikTok trend. Supporters came out. Condolences were posted.
Unfortunately, the police have confirmed Tophia's brother Donald has passed away. What the police are saying that happened is that somebody stole the vehicle. In the process of that, Tophia ran, but the person shot at Donald, unaliving him. They also shot at their mom, and this person took off with a car. They crashed, and when the person on the other car got out to confront him, he saw that there was two bodies in the car. There was a lot of blood. It seems like Donald did pass away at the scene, but it seems like their mom is okay. So hopefully she is okay. Hopefully she pulls through. And there's always controversy surrounding Tophia, unfortunately. And the last I heard is that they were living out of the car. So hopefully they are able to get resources to be able to find a stable home, resources for the mom to get better. And I am happy to see that she is getting a lot of love and support. So what do you guys think about all this? Let's talk about it in the comments.
And Brother Chu's actual friend launched a GoFundMe that raised around $7,000, meant exclusively to lay him to rest. And what happened to that money? Absolutely jack shit. There was no funeral, no burial, not even a sad backyard urn placement. Instead, the state cremated Brother Chu like an unclaimed John Doe, while Tophia was seen hauling shopping bags out of Ross and increasing her calorie intake at every recognizable fast food chain, like grief came with coupons.
Tophia. I just don't so Tophia.
And when people dared, I mean dared, to question her in her live stream chat, she pulled the "my brother's dead" card like the goddamn Uno reverse, played the victim of a shooting, smirks like she won a round of Catan, and continues to do absolutely nothing with her life except suck up Wi-Fi and sympathy. She even had the gall to say if it weren't for the trolls, none of this would have happened. Yes, somehow a deranged carjacker was spawned from the collective psychic hatred of TikTok comments. Paging Alex Jones!
No, and didn't that actually happen? Y'all caused my brother to almost lose his job. Y'all were the reason why my brother got hurt and harmed. And you don't want to take accountability for that, and you're mad that I got some sort of help. You don't like the fact that that money was raised in that fast, in that small amount of time, to be able to help me. That's why it's a jealousy thing. What led up to the whole situation was your guys' fault. You kept harassing my family. You kept calling places and trying to get us kicked out. And then you said that because we didn't have a place, it was our fault. Well, what was we supposed to do? Go rent a place and we would have got kicked out? I'm not putting my name on a lease to end up having an eviction on my name and not be able to get a place. I'm not ruining my name for you, if that's what you think. Maybe you need to reevaluate yourself if you're trying to stop someone from being buried. Imagine trying to stop someone from being at peace. You're scared. That's what it is. When I say something, I say it on my real account. Let's be 100%. You're literally the reason why.
Meanwhile, GoFundMe has launched an investigation because apparently it's frowned upon to spend money on mozzarella sticks, Ross clearance blouses, and makeup that even a mule would scoff at. If it turns out she misused those funds, which is more likely than her getting a job, she's required to pay that back. And given her employment history includes Dunkin' Donuts fired for stench, good luck with that. So to recap, a family of internet circus acts get evicted, goes feral, suffers an actual tragedy, and the only thing that changes is the number of lies Tophia has to keep track of. This has been Milking the Madness, where we don't just watch the clown car crash, we dig through the wreckage for anything worth mocking. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Or don't. But if you ever catch yourself saying, "At least I'm not as bad as Tophia," congratulations! That's not a low bar, it's a subterranean benchmark of failure. Catch you degenerates later. Deuces.
Yeah, keep it up, assholes, because guess what? One day I'm going to get laid by the hottest of age goth chick that's biologically female, and it's going to be consensual, and she'll be alive. And on top of that, y'all going to be jealous as fuck, because I ain't going to say shit about it. Because quite frankly, that's none of your business. A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.